Sorry. What's happening? You don't check the machine before the court starts. Hello?
I did check.
And it was functioning well.
It was functioning.
Is it? And the court starts, doesn't function. What do you attribute it to? Hello?
I say I go to chamber for a few minutes.
Okay, go to the jam.
So we have this problem with the machine, so we are attending to this. Linking and the machine. So because of our all right, then I look at the
dealing in drugs, case number 217/03/2020, SAP 1412/06/2020.
Uthi-ke nge-8 zika June 2020 umsolwa yena uye wabuyiswa ebuyiswa uSergeant Mokhani obekade ehambe naye. Umsolwa loyo bekade kuMuzi Sibiya.
And my lord, the suspect was received correctly. There's a signature, my lord, attached, as well as an entry, my lord, indicating that they were, the suspect was without injuries.
Umsolwa ke yena wabuyiswa kahle. Ngemva kwalokho umuntu lo bekade emkela umsolwa uye wasayina wabhalwa futhi nokuthi umsolwa ubuye engalimalanga.
Thank you. Yesterday, before we adjourned, we dealt with the events of the 19th of June 2020. You put entry 1313 on the 19th of June 2020 at 12:20 on record, wherein you personally book accused number 1 back in the cells. You testified that after booking accused number 1 in the cells, you went to the office. You then received a telephone call from Brigadier Gininda to say that there's an investigation that must be conducted in Pukeng. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Iqiniso ukuthi izolo ithe masihlukana wena bokade sokhulume ngobufakazi obukade bubhaliwe ebuka 1313 obukwenzakelela ukuthi wena ngemva kokuthi ubuyise umsolwa uthe uye wathola ucingo elibuya ku Brigadier Gininda ekutshela ngokuthi kunophenyo okwamele lenziwe ePhukeni uthi yebo ngiyavuma.
Yes, you can continue from there.
And my lord, we left to Pukeng, which is, my lord, in northwest.
Ulabona baye baqhubeka bahamba baya ePhukeni
If you say
eNorthwest.
we left for Pukeng, who are you including?
I was, my lord, driving with Brigadier Gininda, my lord, who was then a colonel.
Uma uthi sahamba siya ePhukeni usho obani uthi bengikade ngino Brigadier Gininda obekade ngaleso sikhathi bekusase ukolonel.
And what time did you leave for Pukeng?
It was, my lord, at about 1900 hours, my lord.
Uma nihamba isikhathi sasithini uthi besikade sila ntambama ngabo 7.
Yes, you may proceed.
Yes, my lord, and the brigadier informed me that Sergeant Mokhane and Sergeant Mabena had already left.
Brigadier uye wamtshela ke ukuthi uSergeant Mokhane no Mabena bese sebahambile.
Yes.
And then, my lord, we got to Pukeng police station, my lord, and found Sergeant Mokhane and Sergeant Mabena, as well as accused number 2.
Bafika ke esiphoyiseni sasePhukeng bafika bathola uSergeant Mokhane no Mabena nommangalelwa wesibini ekhona naye la.
And my lord, Brigadier Gininda arranged that a vehicle, my lord, from Pukeng police station should accompany us, my lord, to where accused number 2 was residing.
Brigadier Gininda yena ke uye wayenza isiqiniseko sokuthi kube nemoto ezabe isuka lapha esiphoyiseni ePhukeni ezobalandela ihamba nabo ukuya la ummangalelwa wesibini wayekade ehlala khona.
Yes.
We were accompanied, my lord, by 2 police officers from Pukeng police station.
Bona ke baye balandelwa amaphoyisa amabini abekade esuka esiphoyiseni sasePhukeni. Yes.
We arrived, my lord, at the address where accused number 2 was residing.
Bafikile kuleli yakheli la ummangalelo wesibini wayekade ehlala khona.
And my lord, he indicated, my lord, to Sergeant Mogane and Sergeant Mabena where they can get a key.
Yena ke ummangalelo wesibini watshela uSergeant Mabena noMogani ukuthi isikhiya bazosithola phi.
As far as I remember, my lord, the key was taken from his pocket, my lord.
Uma esakhumbula kahle uthi isikhiya sakhishwa ekhukhini likaMmangalelo wesibini.
Yes.
My lord, the door was then opened and we gained entry.
Umnyango wavulwa bangena phakathi.
It was, my lord, a one room.
Bekade kuyigumbi elilodwa.
Sergeant Mogane, my lord, then asked accused number 2 about, my lord, the item that, my lord, we were actually looking for.
Kula ukuthi uSergeant uMkhani wabuza ummangalelo wesibini ngalento bekade beyifuna.
Which was, my lord, a hoodie, sweater or jacket,
Leyo nto le bekade ifunwa bekule yanto egqokwayo enehoodie.
which he said he was wearing, my lord.
Yes, you were looking for a hoodie. Yes.
Yes, my lord, and he indicated to Sergeant Mogane, my lord, where to look for that item.
Yena ke ummangalelo wesibini wabonisa uSergeant Mogane ukuthi ayibheke endaweni ethize.
He pointed, my lord, to a wardrobe.
Ummangalelo wesibini wakhomba ke kwi-wardrobe la kugcinwa khona impahla.
And told Sergeant Mogane, my lord, to check, my lord, inside the wardrobe.
Wamtshela ke uSergeant Mogane ukuthi abheke phakathi kwaleyo wardrobe.
And my lord, when Sergeant Mogane was busy checking, my lord, inside the wardrobe,
Ithema kasalibela bheka uSergeant Mogane phakathi kwe-wardrobe.
he found, my lord, a black plastic bag
Wathola iplastic emnyama
which contained a rifle ammunition.
wathola ke inhlamvu ze-rifle.
He then, my lord, confronted accused number 2
Weza ke kummangalelo wesibini
and asked him, my lord, if he had any license, my lord, for possessing such items.
wambuza ke ukuthi unayo ilicense yokuba ubambe lezi zinto.
Could the accused number 2 produce any license?
He couldn't, my lord, produce any license.
Ummangalelo wesibini azange ababonise ilicense noma asho ukuthi yebo nayi ilicense yami.
That was after, my lord, he warned him of his constitutional rights.
Nangokho bese sekatsheliwe ngamalungelo wakhe
He
we-constitution.
then, my lord, placed accused number 2 under arrest, my lord, for the possession of unlicensed ammunition.
Kula ikuthi iphoyisa uMogane uye wabopha ummangalelo wesibini embophela ukuthi wayekade ephethe inhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni.
And he further, my lord, asked him, my lord, about these items, if he had knowledge, my lord, that they were in the house.
wambuza ke futhi nokuthi bowazi wena Ntanzi ukuthi lezi zinto lezi engizithola la bezikade zilibele zikhona endlini.
Yes.
And my lord,
Yeah, it's fine. You mentioned that you were searching for a hoodie or a sweater or a jacket. What was the outcome of the search regarding this item?
my lord, the item was not found. He then said that it could be where he was working, my lord, or at home in Nongoma.
Uthe benikade nifuna ihudi leyana le benithe iyaqokwa futhi benesiqoko. Manje imiphumela yakhona kuye kwaba yini niye nayithola nawe uthi cha asange siyithole. uNtanzi uye wasitshela ukuthi mhlawumbe leyo hudi ingahle ibe emsebenzini noma ekhaya kwaNongoma.
And thereafter, my lord, we left to Phokeng police station where a docket was opened and registered.
Sahamba ke singamaphoyisa siya esiphoyiseni sasePhokeng la ukuthi kufike kwavulwa idokodo.
And when the accused mentioned that this hoodie could be at home in Nongoma or at his place of work, did he say so freely and voluntarily?
That's correct, my lord. He said that freely and voluntarily.
Manje umangalelwa yena uma ekhuluma ukuthi ihudi leyana mhlawumbe isemsebenzini noma ekhaya kwaNongoma. Ukade ukhulume engaphoqwanga na uthi yebo ukhulume engaphoqwanga.
Out of his own free will, my lord, in his sober senses and without any undue influence.
Futhi ke ukhulume engaphoqwanga yena ukhulume ezibuye umuntu ezikhulumela engaphuzanga namanzi amkonjwana kungena nento ebekade emdakiwe eyenze ukuthi akhulume uyena ovele wazikhulumela.
Were there any other similar items seen in the wardrobe?
Yes, my lord, there were a couple of hoodie jackets inside the wardrobe.
Kuthiwa ke zikhona ezinye bezikhona mhlawumbe amahudi abekade elaphayana kwe-wardrobe uthi yebo wayekade ekhona.
He also, my lord, requested to take one of the hoodies, my lord, which was grey in color.
uNtanzi uye wacela ukuthi ngicela ukuthatha enye yalamahudi wami ebekade ngombala igrey.
And my lord, if I'm not mistaken, he was wearing a red hoodie jacket as well.
Uthi uma ingabe ngingaphosi ngalelo langa uma siya la akahlala khona wayekade egqoke enye ihudi ebomvu ngombala.
Yes. Yes, what happened further?
Thereafter, my lord, a case docket was registered.
Ngemva kwalokho kuye kwayenzakalana uthi kuye kwavulwa idokodo
And then, my lord, we left back to Johannesburg.
saqhubeka sabuyela emuva eGoli.
Where was the case docket registered?
At Phokeng police station.
Leliya dokodo livulwe phi uthi esiphoyiseni sasePhokeng.
Yes, if you say you left for Johannesburg, who are you referring to?
I left, my lord, with Brigadier Kininda.
Uma uthi sabuyela eGoli ukhuluma ngabubani uthi mina no Brigadier uGininda.
And my lord, Mukhane and Mabena, as well as accused number 2.
Mukhane noMabhena nomangalelo wesibini naye nabo babuya naye.
They went, my lord, to detain him, but I was not there, my lord, when he was detained.
Uthi bahambile bayomvalela kodwa mina bengikade ngingekho uma bekade bemvalela.
What time did you and Brigadier Gininda leave Phokeng?
It could have been, my lord, after 12
Usakhumbula ukuthi wena no Brigadier Gininda nahamba ephukeni ngobani isikhathi uthi mhlawumbe u12 bese sekashayile emini.
Yes, anything else that you want to place on record regarding case number 2? Is it all?
There's nothing, my lord.
Ikhona enye into futhi ofuna ukuyichaza ngomangalelo wesibili uthi ayisekho.
Now, yesterday you made reference to a vehicle that you were using on the 30th of May 2020 when accused number 1 was arrested, namely a Golf 7. Do you still remember the registration number of that vehicle?
Can I, my lord, I've got a document with that registration number. Can I go through?
Yes, which document is that?
Which document is that?
Is my lord an affidavit by Michael Jacobus Dupris. He's from C-Trek.
It's fine, you will place that on record, but can you remember the registration number of the vehicle that you were using at the time?
Not 100%, my lord.
Uthi ke uye wakhuluma ngemoto ebenikade nihamba ngayo ngalesikhathi ummangalelwa nithi nina benikade niya kuye. Usakhumbula leyo moto iGolf 7, usayikhumbula iregistration number yakhona uthi cha mina ngeke ngikwazi ukuyikhumbula kodwa ibhaliwe la kulo yamfo obuya car track lo beka phana ngomfakazi.
Do you remember if it was fitted with the car tracking device, the vehicle that you were using, the Golf 7?
My lord, I thought it was fitted with an AVL, but then, my lord, I discovered that it was not fitted with AVL.
Usakhumbula ukuthi mhlawumbe imoto leyana lebe uhamba ngayo iGolf 7 lekukhulunywa ngayo yayikade ifakiwe itrack uthi itracker uthi mina bengicabanga ukuthi ifakiwe itracker kodwa ngibe nolwazi ngemva kwalokho ukuthi yayikade ingafakwanga iAVL.
The vehicle that was used by Sergeant Mokhani at the time, the Toyota Fortuner, the particulars thereof are already on record as per AVL records, exhibit MM2, MM2A and MM3. Were there other vehicles that were allocated to the court case unit except for your vehicle and the Toyota Fortuner?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi imoto lebukade umkhane hamba ngayo sekukhulunywe ngayo futhi wena uyazi nawo ukuthi beyikhona enye imoto noma ezinye imoto bezikade zihlelelwa ukuthi zizosebenza kuleli cala uthi yebo.
Do you remember which vehicles were those?
It was, my lord, a Kumbi VW. It was a VW Kumbi.
Uthi kwakade kune khumbi ye VW.
It was also, my lord, a Golf 6.
Enye imoto ebekade isetshenziswa bekuyi Golf 6
And also, my lord, a white Golf 7.
ne Golf 7 emhlophe.
And do you remember if perhaps they were fitted with a tracking device?
My lord, I do not know.
Uthi umshushisi usakhumbula ukuthi mhlawumbe zazikade zifakwe itracker uthi mina anginalo lolo lwazi.
During the proceedings on the 6th of November 2023, page 27 thereof, Mr. Ngomezulu put the following proposition to Sergeant Mokhani. He said, may I place it on record, sir, that the people that were in the boardroom. This is now regarding the events of the 17th of June 2020 at Pretoria North Police Station. He said, may I place it on record, sir, that the people that were in the boardroom were Brigadier Gininda, Sergeant Mogola, yourself, one Bongani from intelligence, and another male person with braces, and Mabena. What is your comment regarding this proposition?
My Lord, those are lies, because I remember, my Lord, when I was in Pretoria North, first of all, I came alone, and I found Sergeant Mogane and Sergeant Mabena, as well as accused number 2. So there was no one else, my Lord, in that boardroom.
Uthi-ke ngeyi-6 zika-November kuwo lo nyaka uma ephana ngobufakazi uSergeant Mogola kulayo ukuthi ummeli kaMangalelo wesibini uye wathi ngiyakwazisa-ke wena Sergeant ukuthi abantu abekade belaphaya kuleya boardroom ngalesikhathi uMangalelo wesibini ekhona bekuno Brigadier Gininda, kuno Mogola, kuno Bongane, kunomunye naye o enye insizwa angayishongo ngegama, uthi futhi bekade kunoMabena. Uyayiphika-ke ufakazi lana uthi cha mina uma ngifika laphayana bekade kunoMabena noMogani noMangalelo wesibini kuphela.
It was further put to Sergeant Mogane that and my instructions further is that it was the police officers were outside the boardroom. What is your comment that there were police officers outside the boardroom?
Other police officers?
Yes.
My Lord, I did not see other police officers, my Lord. It could be that it was police officers from Pretoria North, because we were at the police station.
Uthini manje uma ethi ummeli bekade kunamanye amaphoyisa ngaphandle kweboardroom uthi hayi cha angibabonanga mina mhlawumbe kungasuke kube amanye amaphoyisa wakhona lapha estation sasePretoria North njengoba sasikade silaphayana epolice station yasePretoria North.
But my Lord, when I arrived, I did not see any police officers outside.
Kodwa mina uma ngifika angizange ngibone amaphoyisa ngaphandle kweboardroom.
And this cross-examination is contained in lines 20 to 25 on the 6th of November 2023 at page 27 of the proceedings. And it was further put to Sergeant Mogane that my instructions further is that it was an interview relating to the death of Senzo Meyiwa. That is when Brigadier Gininda instructed accused number 2 to strip off his clothes so that he can confirm if he had tattoos.
My Lord, that is not the truth. Something, my Lord, of this nature did not happen. So, my Lord, I submit that that is a lie.
Uthi-ke uye waqhubeka ummeli ethi laphayana phakathi eboardroom kulayo ukuthi uBrigadier Gininda uye wathi uMangalelo wesibini akhulule asale engqunu ukubonisa ukuthi yena wayekade enawo imidwebo emzimbeni ama-tattoo. Uthi ufakazi Nkosi yenkantolo ngiyayiphika leyo nto akulona iqiniso ayizange iyenzeke into enjalo.
And also during the proceedings of the 6th of November 2023 on page 4 of the report, from line 12, the following proposition was put to Sergeant Mogane by Advocate Ngumezulu. He said, let me put it this way. According to accused number 2, he was called on a 012 number a week before his arrest. And he said, the person who called offered employment for accused number 2. And it was further put to him that the person introduced herself as Sergeant Mogola. Do you know anything about that? This telephone call?
My lord, I don't know anything about a telephone call, my lord. I never called, my lord, the accused. And my lord, what would be a reason for me to even call my lord the accused? Because I was never even instructed by anyone to call my lord the accused.
Uthi ke futhi enye into umeli uma eqhubeka ebuza umkhani mibuzo uye wamtshela ukuthi umangalelo wesibini yena uthe uye wathola ucingo kwinombolo eno012 phakathi iviki ngaphambi kokuthi aboshwe la ukuthi lo muntu obekade esecingweni uye wamthembisa umangalelo wesibini emthembisa umsebenzi lo muntu wazazisa kumangalelo wesibini nje ngoSergeant Mogola uyaphendula nangoMogola uthi cha angaze mina ngamshayela ucingo umangalelo wesibini futhi isizathu sokuthi ngimshayela ucingo bekuyini ngoba mina angaze ngatshelwa umuntu ukuthi ngishayele umangalelo wesibini ucingo.
And it was further put to Sergeant Mogola that this person who introduced herself as Sergeant Mogola further informed accused number 2 that we are looking for you, we want the address where you reside, and she further mentioned that he, that is accused number 2, is wanted for the death of Mr. Senzo Meyiwa. And on page 5, from line 4 up to line 8, the following proposition was made by Advocate Ngumezulu. What is basically important about his evidence is that after such allegations were made telephonically, accused 2 gave Sergeant Mogola the address where he resides, and that is the first time he denied his involvement in the death of Senzo Meyiwa. What is your comment?
My lord, this is a lie. How can you call, my lord, a suspected person, my lord, in the case of such a nature, and question him, my lord? My lord, I believe that would have been, I would have been charged even for defeating the ends of justice, because he would have, my lord, ran. He would not even be sitting, my lord, where he is sitting at the present moment.
Ke futhi nalolu daba lokuthi umangalelo wesibini yena ubekade ethe uma ummeli wakhe ekhuluma ubekade ethe uye watshelwa yilo muntu osecingweni ukuthi siyakufuna sidinga naleli kheli lala uhlala khona futhi sifuna ukukubuza imibuzo ngokufa kukaNozinti uSenzo Meyiwa yena umangalelo wesibini kulaye ukuthi uye wanika uMogola lelo kheli lelo. Uthi uMogola uma ephendula uthi cha mina ngiyakuphika lokho ngoba bengikade nami kusho ukuthi bengizabe ngibeka umsebenzi wami engcupheni ngoba mina bengingaboshwa noma ngithweswe icala lokuthi mina ngivikela ukuhambisa komthetho ngokuthi mina ngibuze umuntu obekade simsola kakhulu kuleli cala elikhulu kangaka. Uma ingabe bengenze kanjalo umangalelo wesibini kube akahlalanga la ehleli khona manje.
Now, yesterday you commented on the allegations that accused number 2 was assaulted in your presence on 2 occasions. Those allegations appear during the cross-examination of Sergeant Mogola on the 7th of November 2023 on pages 23 up to 26. Now, the question is this: has there been any charges laid against you that accused number 2 was assaulted in your presence and that you did not take any action?
My lord, as far as I know, my lord, there are no charges, my lord, laid against me.
Manje ke kuthiwa izolo uphana ngobufakazi ukhuluma ngalolu daba lokuthi umangalelo wesibini yena bekade ethe ushayiwe wena ukhona awuzange umsize njengephoyisa awuzange umvikele ukuthi angashawa uthi umshushisi manje uyazi ukuthi mhlawumbe likhona icala noma akhona amacala avulelwe wena njengoba uyiphoyisa ummangalelwa eshawe ukhona uthi cha mina anginalo lolo lwazi lamacala avulelwe ukuthi mina angivikelanga umuntu eshawa phambi kwakho.
As a court, please, my lord, those are the only aspects we wanted to take up with this witness.
Okay. Thanks. Any cross-examination, Mr. Mughanizuri?
Court, please, my lord.
Thank you, madam.
Ma'am, it's your evidence that you joined the SAPS in 2005. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi yebo mina ngingene esiphoyiseni ngo-2005 njengoba ebuzwa imibuzo.
You underwent a training up to 2007. Oh, thank you. Up to 2007, where you you completed your training.
That's correct, my lord.
Waqeqeshwa wena kufikela ngo-2007 kufikela uzuqeda uthi yebo.
And you were working at Katlehong, Ram Community Section.
That's correct, my lord.
Wakati usebenza eKatlehong uthi yebo iqiniso Nkosi yenkantolo.
Up to 2013, when you were promoted to the provincial office. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Kufikela ngo-2013 la wena uye wathola i-promotion waphakanyiswa emsebenzini uyisiwa e-provincial office uthi yebo iqiniso.
From 2007 up to 2013, where were you residing? In Katlehong?
Where was I residing?
Yes, where were you staying?
I can't say that, my lord.
Uthi manje wena sukela ngo-2007 fikela ngo-2013 wawuhlala phi? Uthi hayi cha lokho angikwazi ukukukhuluma.
I don't want you to reveal the address, the physical address where you resided. Were you residing within the area where you were employed?
As a court case, my lord, the witness has already said that my compromise is safety.
Yeah, this witness, we all know she's dealing with the cold cases unit, which according to Mohano deals with intelligence matters also.
May I withdraw that question? Let's proceed now. But are you familiar with the area of Katlehong and its surroundings, like Albertine, Phosphorus, Genostin? Are you familiar with it?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi ngizoyeka ke lo yambuzo ukuthi wena ubukade uhlala phi. Indawo iKatlehong nezinye ezilaphayana eduze nayo uyazazi na uthi yebo ngiyazazi.
Will you be able to assist the court with the knowledge that we have of the area that we are talking about? Say, for instance, if you are driving from from M12, joining N3, and you are driving to Katlehong, which off-ramp are you using?
If you are driving from N12
Yes,
to N3
correct.
and you want to get into Katlehong,
To Katlehong, yes. Where do you off-ramp?
my lord, I think it's Heidelberg Road, R554.
Uthi ke uma ushayela imoto akusiza inkantolo uma ushayela imoto laphayana kumgwaqo i-N12 bese ungena ngo-N3 uma ungena eKatlehong wena uzosebenzisa yiphi indlela uthi i-Heidelberg Road.
So there's a, in Heidelberg Road, when you off-ramp, is it correct that there is a steel plant on your left-hand side towards or from off-ramping to Heidelberg Road? Do you know of any steel plant as you drive after you have off-ramped from N3 approaching Heidelberg Road?
No, my lord, I do not know of any steel plant.
Uthi uma ulaphayana kumgwaqo-ke i-Heidelberg uyazi ngala kusetshenzwa ngey'nsimbi khona uthi cha angikwazi.
All right. Do you know score metals?
Yes, my lord, I know score metals.
Uthi le ndawo ebizwa Score Metals eyeyinsimbi uyayazi uthi yebo ngiyayazi.
When you off-ramp from N3 towards Heidelberg Road, if you know that place, is it not that place on your left-hand side as you are driving towards Heidelberg Road?
As my lord, you are driving to Heidelberg Road.
All right.
Going to which direction, my lord?
To Katlehong.
Because you have to.
Let me just put it this way. You are off-ramping, you are driving from N3. Are you with me?
Yes, my lord.
Now you are going to Katlehong. You off-ramp. Then you join Heidelberg Road. Is that what you said? Is that what you said?
My lord, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
When you, let's say you come from Katlehong, you pass the stadium Hunters Field.
No.
I just
You
want
just
to
not get
put
me.
it in a way that I understand. From Hunters Field, when you go to Germiston, I think the Skome will be on the left-hand side as you go further down to, I think, Dinuidi, going to go under the bridge N17. The Skome tells my lord will be on the left-hand side.
Uthi ke mawuhamba ngalo mgwaqo i-Heidelberg wena uzodlula i-stadium ngaphambi kokuthi ufike kule ndawo le ekukhulunywa ngayo ekuthiwa yi-Score Metals kusetshenzwa ngensimbi bese uzongena ngaphansi kwe-bro.
Let me put it to you. So, I understand the way you put it. It's another route that you can use. But the one that my line of questioning is based is when you off-ramp from N3 intending to go to Albertine, you off-ramp and you joined Heidelberg Road. Am I wrong if I say there is that plant Score Metal on your left-hand side?
My lord, can we rather use, my lord, my way, because I understand the way, my lord, when you come from Huntersfield, because my lord, the council is mentioning Albertine, and then if you are off-ramping at Heidelberg Road, my lord, if you were to go to Albertine, you have to take a right turn. So, my lord, if now he's mentioning Albertine, I'm getting confused.
All right.
I think, my lord, it's easier if we take it from Katlehong as if you are going to Germiston.
Uthi mina ngiyacabanga ukuthi ingaba lula lento eyozama ukuyichaza mmeli uma mina singasebenzisa le ndlela emina ngiyichaza ngayo ngoba manje ukhuluma ngeAlbertine ukhulume nangeHuntersfield mina bengibona ukuthi ngale ndlela bengukuchazisele ngayo ukuthi sisebenzise leyo ndlela iyona engaba lula.
All right, let me just make it clear for you. You're driving from N12, joining N3. The first off-ramp, after you joint entry will be Grey Avenue. Do you agree?
My lord, I'm not sure if it's a first off ramp. I'm not sure. What I know, my lord, is that when you want to off ramp to Katlehong, my lord, you take R554, my lord, the Heidelberg Road. So I'm not sure, my lord, if Grey Avenue is coming before or, my lord, after, or if it's the first or the second, my lord. I don't want to confuse myself.
Uthi angifune kuzidida. Engikwaziyo ukuthi umgwaqo loyana uma ubuya ku N3 ukungena ku Heidelberg Road ekwi R554 ukuthi leyana Grey Avenue eyokuqala noma eyesibini angifune kuzidida ngalokho Nkosi inkantolo.
All right. If a need arise, I'll assist you with the AVL. That is Exhibit MM2. But according to the AVL, the first off-ramp after that is Grey Avenue. The first off-ramp on N3 is Grey Avenue, which is followed by Heidelberg Road.
I hear you, my lord.
Mayingabe kuzodingekala ngakusiza ukuthi ngikunike iAVL lobuyabufakazi obekade bubonisa ukuthi imoto ihambe ephi uthi ke mina ngiyakutshela ukuthi i-off ramp yokuqala iGrey Avenue bese ilandelwa umgwaqo weHeidelberg uthi ngiyakuzwa lo.
And it has been placed on record by Sergeant Mkhanu that after he has off-ramped from N3, he joined Grey Avenue, and there's an engine garage on the right-hand side. Do you know that garage? Engine garage at Grey Avenue.
My lord, I think, my lord, there is an engine garage, my lord, along N3.
Uthi umkhani yena uma ephana ngobufakazi ukhulume nge-engine garage uma uqeda kuqhezuka ngo Grey Avenue yena ufakazi uthi ngiyacabanga ikhona i-engine garage uma ulaphayana umgwaqo i-N3.
When you are driving from Albertine now, using Heidelberg Road, before the entrance to Katlehong, there is another engine garage. Do you agree?
Under the bridge,
Under the bridge, thank you.
there is, my lord, engine garage.
Uthi manje uma usuke Albertine uya kumgwaqo weHeidelberg ikhona enye engine garage uyayazi uthi le usho le engaphansi kwebroho uthi yebo ngiyayazi.
As you are off-ramping N3, you are facing a small location, we call it Rodekop. Do you agree?
As we are facing,
When you off-ramp from N3, facing before you joined Heidelberg Road, there's a small location, we call it Rodekop. Do you agree?
I agree, my lord.
Uthi uma usanda kwehla ngo N3 kune lokishi elincanyana laphayana libizwa iRodikop uyavuma uthi yebo ngiyavuma.
All right. From the second garage that we're testifying about, under the bridge, the engine garage, facing Albertine now. We are driving on Heidelberg Road, facing Albertine. Are you still with me there?
Yes, my lord, I'm with you.
Uthi yebo ngisanawo uma ukhuluma ngale ya garage siya ngasomgaqweni iHeidelberg Road uma usakhuluma ngale ya engine garage.
Prior to reaching, there is, on the way towards Albertine, there is a BP garage. Do you agree? On the right-hand side.
With due respect, my lord, I don't know if the council is trying to confuse me with the garages.
No. I'll give you a
Because now you are
chance.
mentioning BP's engine
Yes.
BP, so I'm,
All right, let us avoid the dialogue. My question is, in terms of assisting the court about the area, you must tell me if there's no such a garage. I'm not trying to confuse you. I'm putting a question to say, if you go on or in Heidelberg Road towards Albertine City, there is a BP garage on the right-hand side. Is that correct or not?
that's correct, my lord.
Uyavuma ke ukuthi ikhona igarage ye BP. Eqaleni ubekade ethi Nkosi yenkantolo angazi ukuthi ummeli uzama ukungidida na. Bekade ekhuluma nge-engine manje sekhuluma nge-BP uthi cha ngicela ungitshele nje ukuthi ikhona na noma ayikho uthi yebo ikhona i-BP garage uma uya e-Albertine.
Before you arrived at the BP garage, there is a robot. On the left-hand side there is a robot. On the right-hand side, if you are facing towards Albertine, there's a dumping site on the right-hand side on the entrance of the robot. There's a dumping site on the right side. Is that correct?
My lord, I know of the BP garage, my lord. I can't recall, my lord, if there's a dumping site on the right.
Uthi ngaphambi kokuthi ufike kunendawo la kulahlelwa khona izibi. Usayikhumbula uthi iBP garage yona ngiyayikhumbula kodwa la kulahlwa khona izibi cha angikukhumbula.
All right, I'll assist you, but not in terms of placing evidence. It's what will reflect also on the AVL, that there is a dumping site on the right-hand side as you are driving towards Albert. Let's move on.
Uthi siqhubeke ke ngiyakusiza ikhona futhi na kwi-AVL iyabonisa ukuthi ikhona indawo leyana yokulahla izibi kodwa soqhubeka ke.
As you go, please, my lord, there isn't such evidence that there is a dumping site according to the AVL.
We are waiting a report by the expert, and such report will demonstrate, because
So you have received the report.
the report is not yet received.
So where do you get your information from?
My lord,
Because if the, wait.
Yes.
If the report is not yet received from Mr. Dupree,
yes.
where do you get the information from where you speak with certainty that the AVL will demonstrate? Because you are putting it as a fact.
My lord, I'll put it as a fact, and it will remain a fact, because as I've indicated that I cannot be a witness in the description of the place, but it will be a fact that will be discovered with the report of the expert.
Okay, fine.
That place exists. Let me just put it straight to you and say there is a dumping site on the right-hand side as we approach the Heidelberg. There is such a dumping place.
I hear you, my lord.
Uthi ubaba uMngomezulu ithi ngitshele ufakazi ke ukuthi ikhona leyo ndawo leyo yokulahla izibi uma uya kuloya mgwaqo loyana. Ufakazi uthi ngiyakuzwa nje.
I just want to establish, my lord, the area so that the court will have a proper picture of what is happening around the area. Ma'am, have you driven a motor vehicle from Dinuji side to Albertine using Grey Avenue?
No, my lord.
Uke washayela imoto usuka ngale ngasediniudi uya ngase Albertine uthi cha.
All right. have you been to engine garage? There's the first engine garage at Grey Avenue. Have you been to that engine garage?
My lord, I'm not sure if the engine garage is at Grey Avenue, but I know that there is, my lord, a engine garage, my lord, when you drive along N3 before you get to R554.
uthi i-engine garage leyana usuke waya kuyo na uthi anginaso isiqiniseko sokuthi leyo engine garage isemgaqweni lo u-Grey Avenue kodwa ngiyazi ukuthi uma ushayela laphaya ku-R554 ikhona i-engine garage.
And yes, my lord, I've been to that engine garage, my lord. And there is also Wimpy, my lord, where I once at some stage sat and had breakfast, my lord.
Uthi futhi into engiyaziyo ukuthi engine garage ikhona khona lapho futhi khona lapho egarage khona iWimpy la mina ngike ngahlala ngadla kuyo.
Is that fine, please?
And also, my lord, can I also mention that there was a time, my lord, prior to 2020, my lord, where I got stuck with the vehicle at the very same garage, my lord.
Futhi kulo lelo garage elineWimpy mina ngike ngastaka ngemoto yami ngaphambi koka 2020.
All right. Are you now done?
I'm done, my
May I
lord.
proceed?
Yes, my lord.
You agree with me that there is a robot at that garage?
That's correct, my lord.
Uyavuma ukuthi ikhona irobot laphayana ngakuleli garage uthi yebo ikhona.
According to the AVL, it also reflects Collins Street. Collins Street. I'm putting to you that the street where you turn right to that garage is the Collins Street. Do you agree?
I don't agree, my lord, because I don't know, my lord, if there is such a street, my lord, called Colin.
Uthi ngiyakwazisa ke ukuthi kunomgwaqo laphayana uma ufika obizwa iColin. Uthi cha mina ngeke ngikwazi ukuvuma lowo ngoba angilalo lolo lwazi lokuthi kunomgwaqo onjalo obizwa Colin.
Mr. Mzulu, what are you trying to establish? The dumping site?
No, my lord.
Because now we're taking, for the
May-
past 15 minutes, we're talking about roads.
Yes.
Something must happen somewhere there.
My lord, may I just indicate this?
Yes.
According to the witnesses of the state, I got this opportunity for this witness because she is familiar with Katleho.
Yeah, but she says she is not sure whether there's a still or dumping place. Is that what you're saying, ma'am? Because that's what I thought the crux of your cross-examination is. She is not sure.
The crux will be relevant to what is contained in the AVL.
Yeah, fine.
Yes.
Fine.
There's no other witness that can confirm the geographical position of that area other than this witness, madam.
And what about the AVL?
The AVL will then,
She
Because-
can't confirm the AVL. The AVL confirms her evidence.
the AVL,
Because
my lord,
she is saying she is not aware of a dumping site. Logically, it must be so.
I've passed that side.
Oh, I see.
I've
Okay.
already put it to her that there is a dumping site and the report will come and confirm that there is a dumping
Okay.
site. Now I'm moving to areas that are mentioned on the AVL.
Oh, okay.
And the previous witness, Mr. Mahana, has given evidence relating to the Collins Street and other relevant streets that are within that.
Okay, fine. Continue, sir.
Yes. So now that may I quickly get my warrant. Yes, the summary from the 18th. From the 18th of June. Sorry. 18 June. Yeah, onto the streets. Gordon Street, Marlin Street, and Fraser. May I refer you to page 26, if I'm not mistaken?
Page 26.
Around 18 June. Yes.
uthi kumele siye ku-page 26 yaleya AVL.
Do you see just a second, my lord, I need to confirm something. Yeah. 1820. Do you see 1820? The time 1820. Page 31 on the A3. Yes. Now I've got it, yeah. Do you see page 31?
I see page 31, my lord.
1820. Can you go to 1820?
That is, my lord, the time.
Yes.
Mine, my lord, start with 1849.
uthi ke iya ku-page 31 ubone isikhathi u-1820 uthi eyakhe iqala
All right, let me just.
ngo-1849.
Yes, sorry, all right. Just a second, ma'am, just a second. Can you quickly go to 1851, sorry, I beg your pardon. 1851.
(1851) 40
Yes.
seconds.
Yes,
I see, my lord.
where it indicates that he joined Grey Avenue in Albemarle, Jimiston. Do you see that?
Yes, my lord, I can see that.
uthi ngiyabona ke la ukuthi ibhale ukuthi imoto leyana ingene ku-Grey Avenue e-Albemarle eGimiston.
1852, it deals with Collins Street, driving near Collins Street. Do you see that?
Yes, my lord, I confirm.
uthi ngiyabona ke ukuthi ngo-1852 ithi imoto yayikade ishayela ngase Colin.
1853, Marley Street, Fairwood Park, Alberton. Do you see that?
Yes, my lord.
uthi yebo ngiyabona ukuthi ngo-1853 ithi imoto yayikade ihamba ngasemali umgwaqo kuloya mgwaqo umali.
1935, if you can proceed to 1935, access idle. The car was driving near Fraser Street, Albemarle, Jimiston. Do you see that?
Yes, my lord, I can see that.
ngiyabona futhi nokuthi ngo-1935 ithi imoto yayikade ingase-Fraser emgaqweni ngase-Fraser e-Albemarle eGemiston.
According to this AVL, it places all these streets next to that engine garage that has Wimpy. Do you agree?
My lord, I hear you.
uthi ukuya ngale AVL ibeka leya moto ngase-engine garage la kunaleya Wimpy. uthi ngiyakuzwa.
Yes. All right, let's proceed with it. I just wanted you to establish or to put it on record, the area we are talking about, so that when I pose questions, everyone will be clear as to what I'm talking about, relating to the geographical position that reflects in the AVN. All right, now we're getting to the gist of the cross-examination. On the 30th of May 2020, you were in Tembisa. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi ke sesingena odabeni manje njengoba ngizokubuza imibuzo nge-30 zika May ngo-2020 wena wawukade usethembisa iqiniso lokho uthi yebo iqiniso.
According to your evidence, you were allocated a docket under case number 21703 2019 by Brigadier Kinenda. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi kuya ngobufakazi bakho uthe uye wanikwa i-case number yaka 21703 unikwa uBrigadier Kinenda iqiniso uthi yebo.
All right. Was it the first time to receive the docket? Was it the first time to receive the docket in December 2019?
No, my lord. My lord, I don't understand the counsel, my lord.
May I rephrase the question?
No, it's because you started by saying on the 30th of May 2020, you were in Tembisa
Yes.
and you were handed a docket 217/03 by Ginanda.
The
Now
docket-
the location in this mind of the witness is 30 May. Now you are saying on the 20th, 2023. Are you with me?
My lord, the question is, when Brigadier Kininda allocated a docket under case number 21703 2019, it was in December 2019. Do you agree?
No, my lord, I disagree.
Uthi uyavuma nawo ukuthi uBrigadier Kinenda makakunika leya dokoto ele case u21703 bekade kungo December uthi cha.
When-
Uyaphika mina.
When was it allocated to you? Which month? Which year?
It was, my lord, in November 2019.
Uthi nginikwe lelo dokoto ngoNovember 2019.
Was it the first time you received this docket? First time you received this docket from Brigadier Kininda?
My lord, it was the first time I received the docket.
Bekukokuqala na uthola leli dokoto uthi yebo bengiqala ukuyithola.
Did you familiarize with the contents of the docket before you investigated on the docket?
That's correct, my lord.
Uye walibheka walazi walifunda leli dokoto ngaphambi kokuthi uqale ngokuphenya kwakho uthi yebo.
Are you in possession of this docket today?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi lelo dokoto likhona na namhlanje uthi yebo likhona.
What is the date of offense alleged to have been committed?
Ilanga ake usitshele ilanga la ukuthi iqala liyenzwe ngalo.
The 19th of March 2019, my lord.
Uthi bekade kuyi-19 zika March 2019.
So at that time, you were not assigned or allocated with the docket, correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Ngaleso sikhathi wawungakanikwa lelo dokoto uthi yebo.
Was this matter ever taken for a decision to the senior public prosecutor?
My lord, it was taken by me for a decision.
Leli cala liye lathathwa na layisiwa kubaphathi babashushisi ukuthi kuyothathwa isinqumo uthi lathathwa yini inhloko.
Yes. I understand you took the docket. Did it fall under cold cases? That matter, did it fall under cold cases?
That's correct, my lord.
uthi lelo cala lalikade lingaphansi kwalo msebenzi onguwenzayo wokuphenya amacala we-cold case.
Why do you say that?
My lord, it was still unsolved, my lord, when I received the docket.
Uthi ngoba leli cala uma mina ngithola leli dokodo lalikade lingakaxazululwa.
Was it the only docket allocated to you which was which fell under cold cases on that, in that month of November? Was it the only docket?
My lord, I cannot remember, my lord, if it was the only docket, but what I know, my lord, is that I have other dockets, my lord, which I have investigated, my lord, and are currently in courts, my lord, for trial.
Uthi ke ngoNovember ngaleso sikhathi yilona kuphela na icala ewalinikwa belikade lingaphansi kwalamacala awaphenyayo. Uthi angikhumbuli kodwa engikwaziyo ukuthi akhona amanye amacala ayikuthiwa senkantolo se ayaxoxwa njengoba sikhuluma kanje.
So when you took this matter for a decision to the SPP, was there any suspect that was arrested prior to you taking that docket? Was any person arrested? According to the knowledge or information in that docket, was any person or any suspect arrested?
That's correct, my lord. In the docket, my lord, there is, my lord, information that there was a suspect, my lord, arrested.
Uthi ke njengoba unikwa leliya dokodo ngaphambi kokuthi ulihambise kulaba abaphethe abashushisi kunempukani yasithikazisa kulaba abaphethe abashushisi uthi bekade kukhona umsolwa na obekade ekhona. Uthi yebo kuyidokodo ikhona igama likamsolwa noma ukhona umsolwa olaphaya.
All right. The person was arrested. What happened? When was he arrested or when was she arrested?
The person, my lord, was arrested on the 19th of March, 2019.
Manje lo muntu lo oboshiwe uboshwe nini yena? Uthi ngeyi-19 zikaMarch ngo-2019.
What happened after his arrest?
My lord, he was taken to court, my lord. However, the matter was not placed on the court roll, my lord, due to the fact that, my lord, the items, my lord, which he was found in possession of were supposed, my lord, to be analyzed, my lord, at the forensic science laboratory, my lord, to confirm, my lord, that it was indeed the drugs that he was possessing, my lord.
Manje lo muntu loyo kwenzakeleni ngaye ngemva kokuthi aboshwe? Uthi lo muntu loyo uye wayisiwa enkantolo kodwa lelo cala alizange lifakwe enkantolo ngoba lezi yazinto bekade eboshwelwe zona bekwamele ziyohlolwa abochwepheshe ngale kulaba kwi-laboratory yama-forensic ukuze bazokwazi ukusho ukuthi lezo zinto ngempela kakade kuyidakamizwa noma cha.
Do you know if there were any summons that was served upon that suspect that was not placed on the roll?
My lord, there were no summons, my lord, served on the suspect.
Uyazi ukuthi kwakade akhona amaphepha na awathunyalelwa lo msolwa loyo? Uthi cha zange kube namaphepha athunyelelwe umsolwa.
All right. I just want to establish the legitimacy of the J50. Where does it come from? Why was it issued? To
My lord.
understand.
My lord, it was issued because, my lord, I requested the court, my lord, to take a decision, and also, my lord, I laid basis, my lord, on the application, my lord, of that J50, my lord, to be authorized.
futhi-ke uthi ucela ukwazi ngaleliya phepha i-J50 ukuthi incwadi egunyaza ukuthi umuntu aboshwe manje ufuna ukwazi ukuthi leyo ncwadi leyo ikhishwe njani uthi yakhishwa ngoba mina ongaya enkantolo ngacela ukuthi inkantolo igunyaze ukuthi le ncwadi le ingasetshenziswa.
May I request the court to adjourn for lunch, if needs be?
Is that 1 o'clock now?
That's correct.
Okay, until 2 o'clock. Yes, Mr. Ngumizwe.
Thank you, Madam. Ma'am, still on the docket 217-03-2019. You said the name of the accusers?
Before you respond, ma'am, you are still under oath. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
The name of the accused or of the suspect under docket 217-03-2019.
Muzi Sibiya, my lord.
Uthi kuleli dokoto lika 21703 lika 2019 bekade imsolwa ku Muzi Sibiya.
The address in the docket, what address was it given?
– 1818 Vusimuzi section Tembisi.
Ikheli elanikwa kulelo dokoto bekade ku 1818 Vusimuzi section eThembisi.
Okay. When the matter was not placed on the roll, you said you brought an application. Is that what you said?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi ke ithe icala malingafakwanga enkantolo when uye wafaka isicelo uthi yebo.
Can you tell us the nature of your application? How did you bring the application? How did you bring the application?
I made a statement, my lord, for a decision, my lord, to be taken on the matter. And also, my lord, I have indicated, my lord, in my statement that the accused number 1, my lord, could not be found.
Manje ke njengoba uthi wenze isicelo usenze kanjani uthi leso sicelo usenze ngokuthi ayenze istatement futhi waphinda waya kabanzi ekutheni ummangalelo wokuqala yena akatholakali ngaleso sikhathi.
When was it? Was it after November 2019 or before November 2019?
I made, my lord, the application in December 2020.
Leso sicelo sakho usifake nini ngaphambi kwenyanga yaka November noma ngemva kwenyanga ka November uthi ngisenze leso sicelo ngoDecember?
Perhaps do you still have the affidavit? Is the affidavit attached in your docket?
That's correct, my lord.
Usanayo le affidavit ikhona mhlawumbe la kuleli dokoto uthi yebo ikhona.
All right. So, did you visit this address prior to the making of that application? Did you verify whether accused number 1 was still residing at the same address?
That's correct, my lord.
Uye wayovakashela lelo kheli njengoba uthi ummangalelo bekangatholakali uye waya mhlawumbe wayolibona ngaphambi kokuthi uyo wenze uphenyo lwakho uthi yebo iqiniso.
Sorry, the address, my lord, was visited by my colleague, and he gave me, my lord, a feedback.
Uthi lelo kheli akusimina oyile kulo kuye omunye uzakwethu ongisebenza naye uyena oye wabuya emchazisela ukuthi kwenze njani noma uhambe njani kuleli yakhe.
The name of the colleague?
Sergeant Mabela, my lord.
Ubani ke oye waya uthi uSergeant Mabela.
All right. Do you have a return of service of the summons?
My lord, I did mention earlier, my lord, that I did not have any summons, my lord. However, my colleague went to check if, my lord, the suspect was staying in the said, my lord, address. And also, my lord, I have discovered, my lord, that actually the accused number 1 gave the police, my lord, the false address.
Manje ke njengoba uthi uzakwenu uye waya ehambisa incwadi lapho ukuyohlola uye waba nencwadi na ebekade isayindiwe ukubonisa ukuthi bayitholile leya ncwadi uthi cha njengoba ngichazile ekuqaleni ukuthi angizange ngibe nayo incwadi leyo yokuthi kuyohlolwa noma umuntu afike ayithole asayine. Manje enye into emqoka lana uthi uSergeant lana ubone ukuthi ummangalelo wokuqala wayekade enike amaphoyisa ikheli ekungasilo.
All right. Now, on the 30th of May 2020, when you found accused number 1 in company of other 2 gentlemen, you went to his place where he resides. Remember saying that?
That's correct, my lord.
Manje nge-30 zika May uthe wena uye waya njengoba bokade usaphenya uye waya wabona ummangalelo wokuqala ebekade namanye amadoda amabini. Sakhumbula lokho uthi yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Do you know the address of that RDP house with sheds?
That's correct, my lord. It's 818 Muzi section, Tembisa.
Uthi manje indlu leyana le ye-RDP la kunemikhukhu khona usayikhumbula i-address yakhona uthi yebo ye-818 Muzi section.
I'm putting to you that you're putting the wrong address. It's address 1818. 1818 is the same address that reflects in the docket.
My lord, the address is not 1818. It is 818 Muzi section, my lord, in Tembisa.
Uthi ikheli akusi 1818 uthi ikheli 818. And my lord, I had noticed the accused had raised his hand.
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. It's my instruction right now that you are misleading the court. The address that accused number 1 is residing at present, prior to his arrest, is 1818. The same address which was used when he was arrested for the allegations of dealing in drugs.
My lord, the address which, my lord, I have verified or saw, my lord, written even on the outside, on the house outside, my lord, on the wall, it was 818, my lord, not 1818.
Uthi ke ummeli uma ebuya ukukhuluma nawe emangalelo lokuqala uthi uyatshela uSergeant ukuthi manje uSergeant usekalahlekisa inkantolo ngoba ikheli la wena uthi bokade uhlala khona futhi usahlala khona nanyemba kokuthi usoboshiwe bekade ku 1818 kodwa uSergeant uyaphika uthi cha nasebondeni lale yandlu ye-RDP kubhalwe 818 akubhalwanga 1818.
I will put it to you. My lord, may I refer the witness to Exhibit 00. Exhibit 00 on page 7. That is the copy of the charge sheet. Do you agree?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi ke ithingise ufakazi kubufakazi buka 00 ekade kuyincwadi ebekade ummangalelwa ethweswe amacala kuyo uthi yebo ngiyavuma ukuthi iyona incwadi leyo.
Are you in page 7? Are you in page 7?
Page number.
7.
Page 7 of the charges.
Yes, my lord.
Are you in page 7? Sorry, okay. If you peruse from first page up to 7, page 7, to see the appearance there.
Page 2 or
Page
7.
On the 8th of June.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi sengifikile ke ku page 7 njengoba usho leyana ekhuluma nge8 zika June.
So you see the appearances there where it's written prosecution, underneath it's defense. Do you see that?
Yes, my lord, I can see.
Uthi yebo ngiyabona la kubhalwe umshushisi nommeli.
Under defense it's accused. You see that?
I can see, my lord.
Uthi yebo ngiyabona ngaphansi kokuthi kubhalwe mmeli bese kubhalwe ummangalelo.
Can you please read the number that is written or the whole information given under that defense line?
1818 Vusimuzi Squatter Camp.
Uthi lapho kubhalwe ikheli i1818 Vusimuzi Squatter Camp.
Proceed.
Accused resides with Uncle Ntuli.
Uthi ummangalelwa uhlala nomalume uNtuli.
Who gave this information to the court?
My lord, it was accused number 1.
Uthi umuntu onike inkantolo lolu daba ubani? Uthi ummangalelwa oqala owanika lolu kheli enkantolo.
Can you see there's no reason for this accused to mislead the court about the address 1818 Muzi section?
My lord, I still reiterate, my lord, that the address that I visited, my lord, on that day with accused number 1, my lord, it was 818 Vusimuzi section.
Uthi uyabona ke ukuthi asikho isizathu esenza ummangalelo ukuthi alahlekise inkantolo ngokukhuluma ngekheli elingekho. Uthi usayitsheni ke mina ngisaphika ukuthi iaddress esaya kuyo ithi 818 Vusimuzi section.
Yes, it's your evidence that you never visited that address before. It was revisited by your colleague, Mr. Mabena. And you brought an application with such an information you got from Mr. Mabena. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord. And as I am saying, my lord, that I also, my lord, went to the set address, my lord, which is 818 Vusimuzi section, my lord, in Tembisa. It was not 1818, my lord.
Wena bokade uthe awuyanga laphayana kuye iphoyisa uMabhena wena mawaqeda wafaka isicelo uthi yebo ngiyavuma futhi mina ngiye ngaya nami uqobo lwami ngathola ukuthi lelo kheli i818 Vusimuzi section.
So that application that you brought to court was brought on a hearsay evidence from Mr. Mabena. To confirm that?
That's correct, my lord. However, I still say that I did, my lord, visit the address, my lord, which is 818 Vusimuzi section, Tembisa.
Uthi ke and the accused is raising his hand if I interpret for him.
Now approach me. Thank you.
Ngaphambi kokuthi umeleze kuwe ubekade ephendulile usatsheni ethe naye uye waya kulelo kheli futhi echaza ukuthi akusukuthi ubekade ethathe nje amahebezi abekade ephuma kuMabhena njengoba ummeli bekasho ukuthi uye ngobufakazi bamahebezi. uthi mina ngiyile nami ngemva kokuthi ngiyenze leso sicelo.
I'll put it to you that the issued J50 was irregularly made or obtained. What
That's-
is your comment?
That's not the truth, my lord.
Uthi ngizokutshela ke ngithi le yancwadi le gunyazayo ukuthi umuntu angahle ayofunwa futhi aboshwe uma etholakala. Leyo ncwadi leyo yona ikhishwe ngendlela engekho emthethweni. Yaphendula uSergeant uthi cha, akulona iqiniso leyo.
As a result, accused number one was unlawfully arrested under that J50, which was not properly obtained. What's your comment?
My lord, I would like to state that accused, my lord, took me to the address, my lord, which is 818 Vusimuzi section. And my lord, I also can confirm that Mabena did visit, my lord, 1818 Vusimuzi section address, my lord, and found the accused, my lord, to be not staying there. And my lord, also the application was made to trace, my lord, the suspect, and he was, my lord, untraceable.
Manje ke uthi yena usagqizile kule ndaba yokuthi umangalelwa yena akahlali kuleliya kheli liba 1818 uthi ngoba uMabhena waya naye lapha e1818 wafika wathola ukuthi umangalelwa kuthiwa abamazi uVusimuzi laphayana yena ke naye waya ku818 kula umangalelwa bekade emise khona.
It's a pity Mr. Mabena is no more, cannot come and confirm that, but let's move in. When you approached accused number one, you said he was in company of two other gentlemen.
My lord, before I answer that question, my lord, there is also an indication, my lord, on this docket, my lord, of my lord, address of offense, my lord, which is 818 Vusimuzi section, where the accused, my lord, was found in possession of ammunition.
Uthi ngaphambi kokuthi ngiphendule lo mbuzo lo ngizotolika nawo lo mbuzo loyo uthi la ku Docket kubhaliwe ikheli elithi 818 Vusimuzi section.
Can you kindly show cancel that? Because you are reading. Just show cancel that it is so in the docket.
We requested to see the docket. So they want to see.
Sorry, so there are two dockets.
Yes, my lord, there are two.
So
names.
this is one of the other dockets.
Yes, my lord.
And this one says 818.
That's correct, my lord.
Vusimuzi.
That's
And the
correct.
charge is what?
Is possession of unlicensed ammunition.
Unlicensed ammunition.
Manje inkantolo iyabuza ukuthi kunamadokodo amabili na uthi yebo mabili kunaleyana eyaka 818 futhi kunelinye idokodo aliphethe lana and the accused is still raising his hand, my lord.
May I approach? Thank you. So, but may I proceed, madam?
Yes, yes, yes. Is it correct that it's 1818?
818
Yeah, so-
reflecting on the docket.
Yeah, so we're dealing with two numbers, different numbers, obviously.
And two different case
Yes,
numbers.
but one individual. Unless you say accused number
One individual.
one has got a double.
When the application was brought on the first docket, madam. When this application was brought under possession or dealing in drugs. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord.
manje ke inkantolo iyabuza ithi amadokodo ikheli leliyana ikheli elilodwa elibhalwe laphayana futhi kukhulunywa ngaye ummangala lokuqala inkantolo ithi ngaphandle kokuthi uma engabe uthi ummangala lokuqala uneweb kodwa ke ummeli uyabuza ukuthi la ukhuluma ngecala leliyana lokuthi ummangalelwa wayekade bethweswe icala lokushushumbisa idakamizwa
Yes.
uthi yena
On the second docket, one cannot rule a possibility or overrule a possibility of a topographic error or a human error in terms of putting one before 8. Do you agree?
My lord, unfortunately, I was dealing, my lord, with the facts which I had in front of me, my lord, which was 1818, my lord, which I have requested my colleague, my lord, to go and check, my lord, if he was still residing at the said address, my lord, because, my lord, I was intending to, my lord, prepare summons, my lord. So if he had came back to say he was indeed, my lord, staying in the address, my lord, which is 1818, my lord, I was still, my lord, going to try, Lord, an avenue of applying for summons, my lord, rather than J50, my lord.
uthi ke mina ngisebenze ngaleli kheli ummeli uqala uthi singavumelana nawo ukuthi mhlawumbe kunephutha elenzekile kunomuntu okhohliwe ukubhala u1 waqala ngo818 uthi yena bekade esebenza ngobufakazi obukade kula eduze bakhe futhi ingakho ewathumela uzakwabo ukuthi aye ayohlola laphayana kuleli yakheli i1818 ukuthi uma ebuya bese yena ke ukhipha amaphepha agunyazayo noma amaphepha azababiza lo muntu ohlala ku1818 ukuthi eze ezobuzwa imibuzo noma lo muntu loyo kwamele aboshwe ngaphandle kokuthi ayenze isicelo saleli yaphepha eligunyaza ukuthi umuntu aboshwe iJ50.
Yes, I agree with you. When you apply for the issuing of the J50, accused number 1 was not yet arrested for being in possession of unlicensed ammunition. It was prior to that.
My lord, the fact is that the addresses, my lord, the address, my lord, are different. It's 818, 1818, my lord. We cannot rule and say, my lord, there was an error or whatsoever because, my lord, where I was, it was 818 Usman section.
Thike ummeli ummangalelo oqala ngalesikhathi kukhulunywa ngaleli yakheli ubekade engakaboshelwa ukuba ukuthi bekade ephethe inhlavu ezingekho emthethweni uthi okubalekile la ukuthi amakheli mabili 818 no 1818 yena uthi uye e818 ikheli ayiswe ummangalelo.
All right. What is the case number for the docket that reflects 818? What is the case number for the docket?
It's Tembisa South 1 of 6/2020.
Uthi ithini inombolo yalelo dokodo elikhuluma ngo818 uthe Tembisa South
Case 1 of 6/2020.
uthi ke icala lelo iThembisa South i-case number yakhona u1 enyanga yesithupha ku2020
And we are dealing with Tembisa South, case number 21703/2019. Do you agree?
My lord, are you saying, as you are asking me questions, we are...
Let me just put it so that you
Mr.
understand.
Ngobezulu, how is this going to assist us?
My lord,
I mean, you can put it, you can argue,
I'll argue it, but my lord,
But you see, this
may
witness
I-
has shown you an official docket where she says she deciphered A18.
My
I mean,
lord-
we can go this way, that way, this way,
my
that way.
lord, the application.
Actually, there are two addresses. Unless you say that docket is a forgery, fine.
I don't submit like that, my lord. I still maintain that
Yeah,
arrest was made under 217.
yeah, fine.
Not on 01,
That's it.
0620.
And your submission
So
is
my
that-
question,
Your submission is that it was unlawful.
it was unlawful.
That's it.
That's
you
it.
can argue that.
Thank you. Let's move on in terms of the time when you approach accused number 1 at Vusumo's section. You said it was after 1. It was after 12. Is that correct?
It was around 1, my lord.
Isikhathi uma ubona umangalelwa wokuqala laphayana eBusumuzi section uthe bekade kungo 12 noma 1 yena uthi bekade kungo 1.
Sorry, my lord, before I proceed, with your indulgence and with due respect to the court, I wanted to draw the attention of the court about the modus operandi in terms of the witnesses or the officers of the court when effecting arrest on accused number 1 and number 2.
No, you're not limited to do that.
My lord, I want to put it to the witness so that I can demonstrate.
No, fine, go
that-
ahead.
Yes,
Go
thank
ahead.
you, my lord. May I just, still on the issue of the docket 217 of 03/2019. In order for you to secure the presence of accused number 1, you had to effect arrest. Do you agree?
You are referring to on that day.
Yes. In
Yes,
terms
my
of the J50.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi ukuze nibe naye umangalelwa wokuqala niye nafanele ukuthi nimbone angisho uthi usho ngalelelanga uthi yebo naye uyavuma uthi yebo kuyokufanele ukuthi simbone.
I'm glad you're the investigating officer of that case under case number 217. But accused number 2, in order to secure his arrest, he was arrested under Nongoma case number 163 of 10/2020. Is it 2018? Sorry, I beg your pardon. Do you understand the logic? May I repeat it?
Please, my lord.
Accused number 2 was arrested on the 16th of June 2020. You understand that?
I understand, my lord.
For murder under case number 163 of 10/2018. Do you understand it? And do you know that?
I understand that, my lord.
Uthi ngiyakuzwa ukuthi uthi umangalelwa wokuqala waboshwa nge-16 kaJune eboshwa kwicala elika 163/10/2018 eboshelwa ukubulala icala laseNongoma.
Up to this time, we do not have the docket under 163 of 10/2018. Do you understand it?
I hear you, my lord.
Uthi ngiyakuzwa noma uthi fikela namanje asinalo leliyadokodo lecala laseNongoma u-163/10/18.
It has been submitted that accused number 2, when he was arrested under the wrong case number with wrong information, constituted an unlawful arrest to accused number 2. Can you say something about it?
My lord, I don't know what the council is talking about. Or maybe you can maybe say it in a way that I'll understand, my lord.
You are an investigating team under Brigadier Gininga. You have a full information of what you are investigating, ma'am. Please I'm referring to accused number 2 when he was arrested on the 16th of June.
My lord, it is incorrect, my lord, to say I have the full information, my lord, because Mogane might know about me, my lord, investigating a case of dealing in drugs, my lord, but not really, my lord, gone to look at the docket, my lord, or to be privy, my lord, to the details of the docket, my lord. And it is the same with me, my lord, even though I knew, my lord, that he was arrested under non-Goma case, my lord, but I never, my lord, had an opportunity, my lord, to go to the docket, my lord, and check the details, my lord, in the docket.
Thike mina ngiyaphika ukuthi sinolwazi olufanayo njengoba siyiqembu labaphenyi abasebenza ngaphansi kuBrigadier Gininda ngoba uMkhane kungenzeka ukuthi yena abe nolwazi lokuthi mina ngiphenya icala lokushushumbisa idakamizwa kodwa ngeke mhlawumbe abe nethuba lokuthi afunde idokodo lelo eyikuthi ngizabe mina ngiphenya ngalo naye uMkhane ngahle kube necala ukuthi uyalisebenza mina ngazi ngalelo cala kodwa ngingabi nalo ithuba lokuthi ngifunde konke okulelo dokodo.
On both cases, accused number 1 and accused number 2, when they are arrested and detained, they are not investigated for those offenses they are arrested for. Instead, they are investigated on docket 636 of 10/2014, the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
My lord, I would like to make my submission, my lord, that it is incorrect, my lord, what the defense is, my lord, saying, because Tembisa South 217 of 3/2019, my lord, was investigated, as well as, my lord, when he was found in possession of ammunition, my lord, the same, my lord, was in the investigation, my lord, was also conducted, my lord, with regard to this matter.
Uthi ummeli abamangalelo oqala nowesibili bona ngalesikhathi beboshwa abazange kuphenywe kulamacala lawayana ekuthi baboshelwa wona bona kuphenywe icala leli lika 636 leli ekukhulunywa ngalo lika Mufi uSenzo Meyiwa. Uthi usajeni cha mina lokho ngiyaphika uthi lawo macala lawo kwaphenywa ngawo.
Yes, furthermore, on the exhibits that you have testified on, there's nowhere you booked in or you booked out these accused persons using case number 636 010 2014. Never in your exhibits, unless you prove me wrong.
My lord, you are saying I've never booked out.
May I
Accused
rephrase
number.
it? You've got exhibits and whatever exhibits that you have testified on. Do you agree in relation to the booking in and booking out of accusers, of both accused persons? Do you agree? Let me put it this way. When Muzi was arrested on the 30th of May 2020, he was booked in at Valeria Police Station under case number 21703/2019. Do you agree now? Do you understand it?
I understand, my lord.
Uyazwisisa ukuthi uMuzi uma eboshwa nge-30 zika May 2020 uye waboshwa kwicala i-2173 yaka 2019 lokho uyazwisisa.
When he was booked out on the 31st of May 2020, he was booked out under the case number 217 of 3/2019. You also understand it?
I understand, my lord.
Ngiyazwisisa futhi nokuthi ithema kabhukwa out ekhishwa nge-31 zika May yena wakhishelwa leli yaqala lika 2173/2019.
During the course of these proceedings, we are dealing with a trial within a trial where alleged confessions were made. Do you understand that?
I understand, my lord.
Manje sikulesi sigaba esibizwa i-trial within a trial la ukuthi kusadingidwa olunye udaba kudaba oluphezulu obekade sikhuluma ngalo.
Under case number 636-010-2014. Do you understand that?
I understand, my lord.
I-case number la kuleli cala u-636 cala lika 2014.
For the first time, you told the court that when there was an interview at Hostel, accused number 1 wanted to make something like an admission. Do you remember saying that? You said after you booked accused number 1 from Villere to Hostel, when you were pursuing or investigating a firearm, you mentioned that accused number 1 said something like an admission in relation to the death of Senzo Meyiwa. Do you still remember saying that?
That is not correct, but that's not evidence.
Do you remember saying something about an admission made by accused number 1?
That's correct, my lord.
Usakhumbula uthi umangalelwa kunenye into eyikuthi uye wayivuma uthi yebo ngisakhumbula.
That related to the death of Senzo Meyiwa. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Into ebekade eyivuma yona yayihambisana nokushona buka Senzo Meyiwa.
And at that time, accused number 1 was not charged with murder of Senzo Meyiwa. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Ngaleso sikhathi umangalelwa oqala wayekade engakathweswa icala lika Senzo Meyiwa ukuthi ushonile.
All right. I'll just draw the similarities because accused number 1 was later charged with possession of unlicensed firearm, which was inside a black plastic. Is that correct? Accused number 1, on the 30th of May 2020, was arrested for being in possession of unlicensed ammunition. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Nge-30 zika May umangalelwa oqala yena uye wathweswa icala lokuthi ubekade ephethe inhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni ezitholakele phakathi kweplastiki elimnyama.
I want to be precise about the color of the plastic, but you said they were allegedly found inside the plastic bag. Is that so?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi umbala weplastiki ngizowuyeka mina uthe zitholakele phakathi kweplastiki uthi yebo iqiniso.
Accused number 2 was also arrested for being allegedly found in possession of unlicensed ammunition, which were also in a plastic bag. Do you agree?
I agree, my lord.
Uyavuma ukuthi umangalelwa wesibili naye waboshwa eboshelwa ukuthi ubekade ephethe inhlamvu ezingekho emthethweni nazo ziphakathi kweplastiki uthi yebo ngiyavuma.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. May I move on in terms of the time when you arrived at Muzi, when you arrested accused number 1? You said he was in company of 2 male persons. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Sakhumbula ukuthi ushilo ukuthi umangalelwa oqala uma ufika kuye eVuxmuzi section wayekade enamanye amadoda amabini uthi yebo iqiniso.
Contrary to that evidence, Constable Buthelezi said accused number 2 was with another gentleman. There were only 2, not 3, including accused number 1. Do you know that?
My lord, I'm not sure what Constable Buthelezi said before this court, but my lord, what I can confirm is that accused number 1, my lord, was in the company of 2 males, my lord, when he was apprehended.
Uthi manje uConstable uButhelezi yena uye wathi umangalelwa oqala ngalesikhathi eboshwa wayekade nomunye umlisa kusukuthi wayekade nabanye uthi usajeni uma ephendula la uthi mina into engiyaziyo ukuthi umangalelwa makayibona ayekade enabanye ababili yena kungumuntu wesithathu.
At what stage did accused number 1 handcuffed by an officer at the time of his arrest? At what stage? When was he handcuffed?
My lord, what I can recall is that when I found him, when I walked towards them, my lord, if I'm not mistaken, my lord, he was already handcuffed. I'm not sure at what stage, my lord, because I passed the 3 mills, my lord, and drove further down, my lord, made a U-turn, my lord, and walked towards where they were standing, my lord. And I'm not sure, my lord, at what stage was he handcuffed.
Manje kuyabuza ummeli ukuthi umangalelwa wokuqala uboshwe nini ufakwe nini izankosi uthi iphoyisa lana mina ngiye ngadlula ngabadlula angibonanga ukuthi ufakwe nini kodwa ngalesikhathi sengifika kubona ngithole sekuthi sekafakwe ozankosi.
All right, let's move on then. After he was handcuffed, you read his rights and whatever stuff. Then you walked to the place where accused number 1 said he was residing at. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Utheke manifika kula ukuthi uye wafundelwa amalungelo wakhe futhi nahamba naya la umangalelwa ethe uhlala khona uthi yebo iqiniso.
Prior to or before you reached that house or the place where he was residing at, did you ask as to who is accused number 1 residing with? Did you ever ask them?
My lord, according to him, my lord, he said he was staying alone.
Manje ithe mawufika laphayana la umangalelwa sekakhomba athi ngihlala la uye wafika wabuza na ukuthi umangalelwa uhlala nobani uthi umangalelwa umtshela ukuthi yena uhlala yebo.
And my lord, according to my observation, my lord, I could also confirm, my lord, that he was staying alone because it was 1 shake room, my lord, with 1 bed.
Uthi ke naye ithe makabheka mayebona lo yamkhukhulo yana uye wabona ukuthi ngempela lo muntu uhlala yedwa ngoba bekade kuyigumbi elilodwa futhi kunombhedo kuwo.
And my lord, the shake was very small, my lord.
Futhi nawo lo yamkhukhu wawumncane kakhulu.
So according to me, my lord, it did indicate, my lord, to me that he was indeed staying alone.
Manje ukuya ngaye ukuya ngale yandlela lo mkhukhu wakade ungakhona ubonakalisile ukuthi ngempela uhlala yedwa.
So that's why you had a reason to arrest him because he was staying alone. Was it a reason to arrest him because he was staying alone in the ship?
My lord, I arrested him, my lord, because I was in possession of a J50, my lord.
Uthi manje umbophe ngoba wayekade ehlala yedwa cha umbophe ngoba benginephepha eligunyazayo lo.
All right. The records, if the accused person has informed the court that he told Constable Buthelezi that he was residing with his uncle, he was not fabricating the evidence. The reason why I'm saying that, I'll refer you to page 7. That page 7 where he indicated that accused is residing at number 1818 with his uncle. Can you confirm that?
My lord, all I know is that Buthelezi did not tell me that the accused said he was staying with his uncle, my lord. Nor did the accused, my lord, tell me that he was staying with the accused, with the uncle.
Uthi manje ke ngizokutshela ke kubufakazi obulapha yana kwidokodo obhale ukuthi umangalelwa wayekade ehlala nomalume wakhe. Ngizokubuza ke ukuthi kusho ukuthi lokho umangalelwa akusiyinto abekade eziqambela yona. Uthi mina ongwazi ukuthi uButhelezi akazange angitshele ukuthi umangalelwa uthi uhlala nomalume wakhe. Futhi naye umangalelwa Nhlobo akazange angitshele ukuthi uhlala nomalume wakhe. Ungitshele ukuthi uhlala yena.
According to version of accused number 1, after he was arrested, just after he was arrested, He was taken to the place, he was asked as to who is he residing with, and he said he resides with his uncle. And you walked to the place and you did not find his uncle.
My lord, on that day, my lord, he did not mention, my lord, anything which has to do, my lord, with the uncle.
Uthi ke umangalelwa yena uthi uma etshela ummeli wakhe uthi yena uhlala nomalume wakhe futhi nangalelo langa uye wabatshela amaphoyisa ukuthi uhlala nomalume wakhe kodwa ummeli uthi ngalelo langa zange angichazisele lutho ngomalume wakhe.
And immediately after when you went to the place and you did not find anyone, you then took accused number 1 to Litabong. It's a place next to a municipality area where an assault, an interrogation, and torture started, questioning him about the death of Senzo Meyiwa.
My lord, I do not know of any place, my lord, named Litabong. And my lord, it is lies, my lord, that he was taken to that place and assaulted, my lord.
Uthi ke ummeli ngemva kokuthi ummangalelwa umalume engatholakala ummangalelwa wathi athwake wayisiwa endaweni ebizwa iLithabong kula washawa khona wayekhinyabezwa khona bemshayela icala elika Senzo Meyiwa. Uthi usajeni lana mina inkosi yenkantolo angiyazi indawo ebizwa iLithabong futhi mangalihlaza ukuthi ummangalelwa oqala washawa.
It's my
I
mistake.
only,
Oh,
sorry, my lord, I questioned him, my lord, while we were at Muzi, my lord, hostel outside.
Uthi yena ubuze ummangalelwa oqala imibuzo ngalesikhathi bengaphandle ehostela laseVusumuzi.
And I will further inform the court, according to his instruction, that there is no Vusumuzi hostel. There is no Vusumuzi hostel. There are 2 hostels in Vusumuzi, but none of them is called Vusumuzi hostel.
My lord, I would like to state that, my lord, he's the one who took us, my lord, to that hostel, my lord, which he said Vusumuzi hostel, my lord, which was in Tembisa.
Ummeli ke yena uthi ngifuna ukukwazisa ke ukuthi ayikho ihostela ebizwa iVusumuzi. Uthi ke usajeni uma ephendula uthi ummangalelwa uyena owasithatha singamaphoyisa wasisa kuyihostela athi yena lelo hostela iVusumuzi hostel eTembisa.
From that incident of assaulting the accused at Litabong, it's my instruction that accused messed himself up. As a result, you had to take him back to the place where he was residing so that he can change his clothes.
My lord, that is not true, my lord. These, my lord, are lies, my lord, because he asked, my lord, that he can change his trouser for the fact that, my lord, he was made to lie down and the trouser was dirty. And he also mentioned to me, my lord, that other inmate, my lord, might take this trouser as it was a brand wood, my lord, and he said it was an expensive pants.
Uthi ke manje ummeli ummangalelwa uye washawa wagcina sekuthi uyazimoshela. Ingakho nina niye namthatha kwamele nimbuyisele emuva endlini ukuthi ayofaka ezinye impahla. Uthi cha, Nkosi yenkantolo mina engikwaziyo ukuthi ummangalelwa uye wathi yena lezi impahla udinga ukuthi aziguqule ngoba bekade elaliswe phansi zingcolile futhi wayekade kungcoliswe ibhrukwe lakhe ebelikade lidula kakhulu.
Before I move on, I want to emphasize the instruction from accused number 1 that he was never taken to any hostel. He was never, or he has never taken any of you to the hostels, either of the hostel.
Yeah, from my understanding, He doesn't live in a hostel, obviously.
Yes. What's up?
My lord, what I can say, my lord, is that he did, my lord, take us to a hostel, my lord, on that day, and which he said is Vusimuzi Hostel, my lord, for the purpose, my lord, of following, my lord, the issue, my lord, of a firearm, my lord, which also, my lord, led us to Foslorus hostel, my lord. However, on that day, my lord, that issue was not followed up, my lord. It was followed up on another day, my lord, because the brigadier, my lord, had to arrange for a confession, my lord, to be obtained.
Uthi ke ummeli into afuna ukuyigcizelela ukuthi ummangalelwa yena wokuqala akazange nje yena ayise umuntu ehostel futhi naye akazange ayiswe ehostel. Uthi uma ephendula isajeni uthi sayiswa ehostel siswa uyena ummangalelwa wokuqala futhi ubekade esisa ngenxa yalo liyadaba lesibhamu futhi lelo daba lesibhamu bekwamele lisise futhi naseFoslorus kodwa azange lisalandelelwa ngoba ubrigadier Gininda yena besisekezwe ukuthi ummangalelwa ukhona udaba afuna ukulikhuluma manje ubrigadier bese sekasebenzisela ukuthi azothola isikhathi sokuthi ummangalelwa aye ayozihlambulula.
That evidence that you just told the court is totally different from what Constable Tellez told the court. Constable Tellez said, I telephoned Munareng before we reached Foslorus for a backup so that they can accompany us to the hostel. That's what he told the court.
My lord, all I can say is that we did go to Vusimuzi section, my lord, and when we left, my lord, Vusimuzi hostel, my lord, it was for, our intention was that we were to go, my lord, to Basutwini hostel. However, my lord, because of Brigadier's instruction, my lord, that matter, my lord, was not pursued, my lord, on that day.
Uthi ke ummeli lento oyikhuluma iyahlukana manje nale eyakhulunywa uButhelezi ngoba uButhelezi yena uye washayela uMunareng ucingo ukuthi uMunareng eze ezobasiza njengoba kusayiwa kule ya hostel. Yena uthi yena ubufakazi bakhe ukuthi ehostel uye kwayiwa ngenxa yokuthi ubekade ummangalelwa efuna ukuyokhomba futhi ithema kwamele kuyiwe kuleli yalanga elilandelela kulayo ukuthi ubrigadier yena uye wabatshela ukuthi kwamele ummangalelwa ayoyenza leya confession.
Okay. Accused number one, it means, according to your version, according to your testimony, did not enter Basotho hostel with you, and according to your evidence, there were no law enforcement officers that accompanied you to Basotho hostel in Foslorus. Is that your evidence?
My lord, that incident of going to Basotho hostel, my lord, happened on the 2nd of June, 2020, my lord.
Uthi leli daba lokuthi ummangalelwa manje wena uthini uthi akazange angene ehostel le Basuthwini uthi lenza ke le nge2 zika June ngo2020.
It's my instruction further that accused number one was further assaulted at Foslorus on the day preceding, on that night preceding to Eratin, or to a building, to a certain building, but he did not know at that time that it was Eratin.
My lord, I would like to state that, my lord, the accused number one, my lord, was never assaulted, my lord.
Uthi ummeli ummangalelwa oqala yena uthi ushayiwe endaweni ethize kumakho othize yena uyaphinda uthi ummangalelwa akazange ahlawe.
So, will you deny the fact that accused number 1 was sharing food with Constable Buteles at Fosloras police station? Will you deny that?
My lord, I wouldn't deny that, my lord, because after leaving Vusimuzi Hostel, my lord, Otembisa, we went to Fosloras police station, my lord, where, my lord, we were supposed to meet with the brigadier, my lord, as he has requested, my lord, to question accused number 1 further, my lord. And as we were waiting, my lord, for the brigadier, we did buy food, my lord, of which accused number 1, my lord, also was provided with food.
Uthi-ke ummeli uzophika ukuthi umangalelwa yena ubekade edla noButhelezi. Uthi cha lokho ngeke ngikuphike ngoba ithe masisuka eThembisa saya eFosloras sathenga ukudla naye umangalelwa oqala wadla noButhelezi.
All right. The reason for putting that question was to confirm if accused number 2 ate on that day. Because my instruction is that it has been vehemently denied by accused number 2 that he ever ate food on that day.
My lord, the council, my lord, I don't know, because he's referring to accused number 1.
Mr. Gomez, you are conflating accused number 1 and accused number 2.
I beg your pardon, it's
Yeah.
just a genuine mistake. I'm referring to accused number 1. All the time I'm talking about accused number 1.
You are saying he did not eat
Yes,
on the day.
at Fosloras.
My lord, we ate with him, my lord. In Fosloras, we were parked, my lord, at a parking, my lord. It's actually an open parking, my lord, between the police station and court. That's where, my lord, we ate. That's where, my lord, we wait for Brigadier Gininda.
Uthi ummeli umangalelwa oqala uyaphika ukuthi udlile. Phoyisa lithi cha, ngosenkantolo sesathenga ukudla besise parking eyikuthi iphakathi kwenkantolo ne-police station yase-Fosloras. La kula besimise imoto khona kwadliwa umangalelwa oqala naye asimncishanga ukudla.
Now you went to Eratin with accused number 1. Was the escort present also?
My lord, we then went to Eratin, my lord. It was Brigadier Gininda, myself, my lord, Sergeant Constable Butelezi, Constable Sadiki, Sergeant Mabena, my lord.
Uthi siye saye eRatin bekuyimi ku Buthelezi ku Sadiki ku was the that what? Buthelezi Buthelezi Sadiki noMabena naye uGininda ekhona naye uSargent ekhona makuyiwa eRatin.
When you arrived at Eratin, and you said there was an arrangement that was made by Brigadier Gininda for accused number 1 to make a confession. Were you present when that arrangement was made with the colonel who took the confession?
My lord, the brigadier, my lord, was making calls.
Uthi bokhona ngalesikhathi umangalelwa ezoyiswa noma ubrigadier ehlela ukuthi umangalelwa ayiswe ukuyokhuluma laphayana uthi ubrigadier wayekade elibele esecingweni khulumisana nalabantu.
So you could overhear the conversation between the brigadier and the person who is arranged to take a confession.
My lord, I wouldn't say I overheard, my lord, because as we left Fosloras, my lord, he said he will make arrangements, my lord. So I wouldn't know, my lord, if he made arrangement on the way or when, my lord, we had arrived in Eratin, but he was, my lord, at some point on the phone. So I wouldn't say, yes, I overheard him, my lord, when we were in Eratin speaking, my lord, about those arrangements.
Uthi-ke-
But arrangements, my lord, were made.
Uthi ngeke ngithi ngimzwile ubrigadier ngalesikhathi ehlela ukuthi ummangalelwa ahambe ayokhuluma laphayana, kodwa ubrigadier wayekade eshilo ukuthi yena uzohlela futhi lezo inhlelo ziyeza yenza.
Yes. The confession was made on the 30th, on the day in which accused number 1 was arrested.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi uye wakhuluma ke nge-30 30
30, on the 30th of
nge-30
May.
kula ummangalelwa ye waboshwa khona futhi kula ye wakhuluma khona.
Were you present when accused number 1 was taken to the Kloof police station for a confession?
My lord, I was present, my lord, when he was handed over to Constable Munaring and Constable Mapumulo, my lord, by Brigadier Kininda.
Bokhona ngalesikhathi ummangalelwa oqala esiwa eDiepkloof police station ukuthi ayekhulu ayenza leya nkulumo bekade efuna ukuyenza uthi yebo bengikhona uma ubrigadier emnikezela laphayana esiphoyiseni saseDiepkloof.
According to the evidence of Mr. Mapumulo, he did not take accused number 1 to Kloof police station. At all times, he was kept watching the place where accused number 1 was kept at Araten offices.
Please, my lord, that's not his evidence. I think it's
Alan?
referring to Constable Butelezi.
Not Mapumulo. No?
Constable Butelezi, I beg your pardon. Constable Butelezi. What's your comment on it?
May you kindly repeat the question, my lord?
Constable Butelezi said at all times, at some stage he took a nap, but at all times they were at Eratin, where accused number 1 was kept on the day of the alleged confession. With such,
That is also not correct.
Yeah.
As Madam Friend has pointed out, he said he did fall asleep
And then he woke up after that.
Yes.
yes,
Mr. Why do you quote the evidence
my lord,
which I know and you know and you quote it wrong?
my lord, may I be, my apologies for that. It's not deliberate. That's not deliberate.
Okay.
The evidence of Constable Butelezi is that they were at the parking lot before they took accused number 1 back to the Pileri. But at all times, they were at Eratin. He cannot testify to the effect that he saw accused number 1 being transported to Diepkloof police station.
My lord, I'm not sure, my lord, what is actually the question, because I think you have said, you've asked me about Constable Munaring, or you were asking me if I was there when he was taken to Diepkloof, and I did confirm, my lord, that I was present when Brigadier Kininda handed over the accused, my lord, to Constable Munaring, and they left, my lord, with Mapumulo to where a confession, my lord, was supposed to take place.
Uthi-ke manje angisakuzwisisi kahle ngoba usukhuluma ngoButhelezi la ukuthi wawukade ubuze ngendaba yakaMnaring ukuthi bengikhona na uma umangalelwa yena enikezelwa kuMnaring la ukuthi ubekade eyokhuluma khona uthi ngishilo ngathi bengikade ngikhona ngaleso sikhathi umangalelwa enikezelwa futhi kulayi ukuthi umangalelwa uye wayokhuluma khona.
My lord, may I beg leave to the court to stand this question down, subject to the confirmation of the evidence of Mr. Mapumulo. There's
Mapumulo?
Mapumulo, my lord.
Is he still going to give evidence, Mapumulo?
He has already testified, man.
Are you recalling him in other words?
Now, I'm saying there's something I need to put over to this witness. which was set by Mr. Mapumo.
You can't remember it. Here's Mr. Ramusipidi. Can assist you.
I don't know what the question is, my lord.
It relates to the presence or the role that was played by Mr. Mapumulo when accused number 1 was kept at Eratin offices. That's the piece of information that I need to put across to this witness.
I see. Okay. You want to suspend that?
Until tomorrow, my lord.
Oh, until tomorrow.
Yes, because we'll still proceed tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, fine.
Thank you, madam. Ma'am, now accused number 1 was booked that was it 1:40 in the morning at Villera police station. Do you confirm, is it 1:40, 20 to 2?
manje umbuzo uthi uyavuma ukuthi ummangalelwa wokuqala ubuyiselwe esiphoyiseni saseVilleria ngo-20 to 2 Ntathakusa.
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi yebo ngiyavuma.
The estimated hours from the time of his arrest up to the time he booked in, will I be wrong if I say it's 14 hours? Estimated at 14 hours.
Estimate, yes, we can estimate, my lord.
Uthi singahle sisho sithi mhlawumbe kusukela ngalesa sikhathi ummangalelwa eboshwa kufikela ngalesikhathi ezabe ebuyiselwa esiphoyiseni kungahle kube mhlawumbe u-14 hours.
Then the next day, the 31st of May 2020, he was booked out again.
That's correct, my lord.
Ngelanga elilandelayo ke kulayi ukuthi ummangalelwa uye wakhishwa futhi.
All right. A confession has already been made before Colonel Mboto, as it has been put before this court. Was there any charge or any preferred charge against accused number 1 after the confession was made? Was he charged for murder immediately thereafter?
No, my lord.
Manje ke naku ummangalelwa oqala sekakhulumile laphayana kuKolonel Mboto uye wathweswa icala na lokubulala uthi cha.
The reason why was he not charged for murder?
My lord, I think you can take up that question with Brigadier Kininda, my lord, as he is the lead investigating officer.
Uthi ngiyacabanga ukuthi lo mbuzo wokuthi kungani ummangalelwa angathweswanga icala ngicela ukuthi ubuze uBrigadier Kininda ngoba uyena osiphethe.
All right. Thank you for saying that. Same morning, the accused is booked out to point out the person or the alleged Inyanga. Is that correct?
That's correct, my lord.
Uthi khona lapho ekseni ummangalelwa uyakhishwa ke ukuthi ayokhomba inyanga ethize uthi yebo iqiniso lokho.
Okay. So, from Villeria, you proceeded to Palm Ridge. Is that correct?
My lord, before we got to Palm Ridge, my lord, there were various places, my lord, where we went, my lord, for further investigation, my lord, as, my lord, the accused had other matters, my lord, of attempted murder.
Manje kusuka eValeria nina niye naye ePalm Ridge uthi cha ngaphambi kokuthi sifike ePalm Ridge sikhona ezinye indawo esidlule kuzo labe sikade siphenya ngoba ummangalelwa wokuqala ubekade enamanye amacala ayikuthi ubekade kwamele ayowathweswa icala elinye bekwekade lokuzama ukubulala, and the accused is raising his hand, my lord.
May I approach you? Thank you, madam. Ma'am, my instruction is that the offense of attempted murder, at that time, you booked out accused number 1. You did not know about that case. Accused number 1 was charged with that case on the 10th of July, 2020. You had no knowledge of that charge of attempted murder.
My Lord, I had, my Lord, knowledge of that attempted murders. And yes, my Lord, he was not charged on the 30th, my Lord, of May. However, my Lord, he was charged later, but I would like to confirm, my Lord, that I had knowledge, my Lord, and my Lord, I was also an investigating officer, my Lord. He is sitting there, my Lord, as a convicted prisoner, my Lord, because of the investigation which I conducted, my Lord, from when he was arrested.
Uthi ke ummeli uma yesuka lapho kuwe uthi ngalesikhathi nge-30 zika May leliyaqala lokuzama ukubulala bokade ungakalithweswa uthi yena ke uma ephendula ubekade elazi lelo cala futhi akasho icala elilodwa ngoba uthi Modus amacala wokuzama ukubulala futhi uthi uhleli lapho ngenxa yokuthi ubukade uthweswe icala futhi wena wabona walahlwa icala.
That's character evidence. Sorry, I don't want to answer. It's character evidence. So, ma'am, when you left Valeria to Palmbridge, were you in possession of a cell phone of accused number 1? Who was in possession of the cell phone of accused number 1?
My Lord, the cell phone, my Lord, was booked into the safe, my Lord.
Manje uma nisuka eValeria niya ePalmbridge okade uphethe ucingo ukamangalo loqala noma ubani obekade ephethe uthi lelo cingo liye lafakwa kwi-safe.
At any stage, have you been to Dobsonville at a certain male person by the surname of Magwaza during your investigations? Have you been to Magwaza in Dobsonville?
My Lord, I've been to Dobsonville, my Lord, in Soweto.
Uthi manje sikhona isikhathi la nike naye mhlawumbe kumuntu wesilisa othize oyisibongo sakhe kuMagwaza uthi ngike ngaya eDobsonville eSoweto.
What were you going to do there? What were you doing?
My Lord, it was investigation, my Lord, pertaining, my Lord, to other matters.
Uthi bengiye ngiyophenya ngamanye amacala
Relating to accused number 1.
That's correct, my Lord.
amanye amacala ukuthi abandakanisa ummangalelo wokuqala uthi yebo.
It's my instruction that you switch on the cell phone of accused number 1. And that's when you found the name Mkhulu, which was saved on that cell phone.
My Lord, all I can say, my Lord, the person who informed me, my Lord, about Umkhulu, who is, my Lord, a traditional healer, it was, my Lord, Brigadier Gininda, my Lord, while the accused, my Lord, had left for a confession, my Lord. It was when, my Lord, he instructed me, my Lord, that I have to follow up, my Lord, on this information, my Lord, about a witch doctor, my Lord.
Uthi ke ummeli iphoyisa liye la khanyisa ucingo lwakho ukubona lolu daba lolu lukaMkhulu. Uthi yena ke uma ephendula mina indaba kaMkhulu ngiyaze ngemva kokuthi ngitshelwe ubrigadier uGilida ukuthi kwamele ngiphenye noma ngifune ulwazi ngalolu daba lukamkhulu ngemva kokuthi ummangalelwa bese sekahambile ngaleso sikhathi kukhulunywa ngomkhulu.
And also, my lord, after my lord, he returned from making my lord a confession, my lord, while he was there, my lord, with me and Brigadier Kinemda, my lord, Brigadier, my lord, spoke with him, my lord, to say, I will follow up, my lord, that information during, my lord, the course of the day, in front of him, my lord, and the Brigadier also advised him, my lord, to sleep on this information, my lord, and if he's ready, my lord, on that day, during the day, my lord, he can then take me to where Mkhulu, my lord, is residing.
Futhi ke ubrigadier ithe ummangalelwa makabuya ukuyozethula laphayana kula ubrigadier watshela ummangalelwa ekhona ukuthi usergeant uzawuqhubeka ephenye ngalolu daba futhi ubrigadier wacela ummangalelwa ukuthi ake alale kulelo daba alicabangisise futhi usergeant uzawuqhubeka yena aphenye ngalelo daba likamkhulu.
Accused number 1 will deny that because he instructed me to say his phone was switched on, then he made a call to the person who reflected to be Mkhulu on his phone. You called that person who gave you the directions to Dobsonville, where you realized that that person was also Inyang of accused number 1.
My lord, that is not the truth, my lord. All I can say, my lord, is that I went, my lord, to the other Inyanga, my lord, based on other investigations.
Uthi ke ummeli ummangalelwa uzoyiphika le ndaba leyo ukuthi ubrigadier ukhulume phambi kwakhe etshela futhi nephoyisa ukuthi lezawuqhubeka ummangalelwa ahamba ayicabanga leyo ndaba uthi uzoyiphika ummangalelwa indaba ekuthi yenzakele ukuthi iphoyisa liye lakhanyisa ucingo lukammangalelwa futhi bashayela ucingo umuntu obekade kubhalwe Mkhulu lapho kulaye ukuthi thema mabakhuluma lo muntu uyena owabatshela ukuthi beze kuphi endaweni ethize thema bafika lapho kulaye ukuthi baye bathola ukuthi lo Mkhulu loyo uyinyanga eyakammangalelwa wokuqala uthi ke iphoyisa yena uzoyiphika leyo ndaba ngoba uye wayisiwa nakwenye inyanga.
Accused number 1 told me, instructed me that he will deny that he ever took you to Enyanga in
Pambridge.
In Pambridge, Mr. Zwane. Instead, when you satisfied yourself with the Inyanga in Dobsonville, you then drove back to Pambridge to confirm the presence of Mr. Zwane, the Inyanga in Pambridge.
My lord, I would like to state that accused number 1, my lord, he's the one, my lord, who was leading us, my lord, to where Mr. Lion Robert Zwane, my lord, who is known as Mkhulu, my lord, was residing. Accused number 1 is the one who took us to his address, my lord. And also he's the one, my lord, who confirmed, my lord, after I asked him if this is the Mkhulu that he was referring to, my lord, and he did confirm, my lord. In such a way, my lord, that when we got to Ereton, my lord, Mkhulu was able, my lord, to identify him, my lord, as he walked into the office.
Uthi ke manje uzophika ukuthi ummangalelwa wamisa eDobsonville ngoba ubekade kushayiwe ucingo. Uthi wena mmangalelwa wena owabayisa kwinyanga ebekade ibizwa uLion Robert Zwane futhi nayo inyanga iye yakubona yaphinda yasho ngalesa sikhathi ufika e-ofisini yasho ukuthi nangu lo muntu osikhuluma ngayo.
My Lord, can we adjourn until tomorrow?
Mr. Zlanda, what's the time?
25
25 past.
Manje kumele ucela ukuthi icala lithethiselwe kusasa, sibeke kusasa njengasukuma zidwa zangakithi. Anifisa ukuthi
Go to the jail.